Sun, surf, and seduction collide as four Americans return to exotic islands, hoping their sexy romances can turn into forever. Love in Paradise, the Caribbean, a 90-day story, streaming now only on Discovery Plus. Start your free trial. Terms apply.
Latest indoor mask order. I'm Melissa Howell.
Pieces of the World Trade Center are now on permanent display in the D.C. area. I'm Valerie Bong.
Another traditionally male-dominated industry wants to be more inviting to everyone. I'm John Doman.
We take a closer look at pandemic traffic in the region. It's 3 o'clock here at WTOP.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Rocket Mortgage.
I'm Lisa Mateo. Lawmakers are back at work on Capitol Hill.
I'm Tom Foti. The Senate is working this weekend on details of that bipartisan infrastructure package, the one aimed at fixing up deteriorating bridges and highways and expanding the broadband internet, all to the tune of about $1 trillion. President Biden backs it, and at least enough Republicans to let it get this far.
I have said for weeks that the Senate is going to move forward on both tracks of infrastructure before the beginning of the August recess. The longer it takes to finish, the longer we'll be here, but we're going to get the job done.
Promises Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer. Tom Foti, CBS News, Washington.
Fear and frustration after an eviction moratorium expires.
It's scary. If I'm on the street, where do I go?
This Maryland mom of 4 is among the millions being faced with the threat of homelessness in the U.S. There's a new fastest man in the world as an Italian runner wins the 100-meter dash. CBS's Steve Futterman is in Tokyo.
Marcel Jacobs is known. He has competed in international events, but had never won a major international competition. Now he has won the biggest of them all. He was born in El Paso, Texas, but moved to Italy as an infant. His father is American. His mother is Italian.
COVID cases continue to rise. On Friday, Florida reported its most infections in a single day since the start of the pandemic. Dr. Anthony Fauci tells ABC.
We're looking not, I believe, to lockdown, but we're looking to some pain and suffering in the future because we're seeing the cases go up, which is the reason why we keep saying over and over again, the solution to this is get vaccinated, and this would not be happening.
A teenage TikTok star has died after being shot Monday night in a movie theater in Corona, California. KCBS TV's Lori Perez is at a vigil for Anthony Barajas and his friend Riley Goodrich.
Memories and grief outside the very theater where police say 20-year-old Joseph Jimenez shot the two when they were at the movies Monday night. Prosecutors say the attack was random and unprovoked. Workers at the theater discovered the teens had been shot after the film ended.
Millions in the Pacific Northwest, like Mara Flynn in Spokane, Washington, are trying to stay cool after being hit with another heat wave.
Stay cool, pretty much just get cold drinks, kind of stay out of the heat, stay in the air conditioning, but there's not much you can do about it.
A popular rap star has been booted from one of Chicago's biggest music festivals. The Baby will no longer perform a closing set at Lollapalooza today after derogatory and homophobic remarks referencing HIV/AIDS at a festival in Miami. This is CBS News.
This hour's newscast is presented by Rocket Mortgage. When you need cash out of your home and a simple way to get it, Rocket can.
It's 3:03 on Sunday, August 1st, 2021, 73 degrees. Still some heavy rain in the area. That should all end before midnight. Good afternoon. I'm Sandy Kozel with the top local stories we're following this hour. For the first time in over 16 months, a megachurch in Prince George's County has held an indoor service.
Reed Temple in Glendale last held an in-person service March 14th of last year. Now, for the first time since then, the church reopened its doors for its members.
It was great seeing people in service today. It was almost overwhelming.
Pastor Mark E. Whitlock says no pastor had ever been trained for a pandemic before, so he had to do some learning when their doors closed.
At the end of the day, we still have to run a mega church, and if we're not meeting the needs of the people, we just will reduce in size.
And when it comes to encouraging members to get vaccinated,
we are encouraging our congregation to motivate, stimulate, even if you have to irritate people to get vaccinated.
Acacia James, WTOP News.
Despite many places reopening, some business owners are worried that the district's latest mask mandate could set them back.
Over at the Flow Yoga Center in Northwest, founder Deborah Mishalov says the new mask order took her by surprise.
We want to support whatever we need to do to get our city and country on track. My second reaction as a very small business owner was, oh no, what does this mean?
Mishalov says they've taken steps to keep things safe by requiring IDs and vaccination cards.
We have a lot of outdoor classes, which has been really nice, but I already see the impact with people having to wear masks. Our signups got cut down in half as soon as that happened.
She's now hopeful there will be more programs put in place to help small businesses.
It's a tough thing right now that we're all experiencing.
Melissa Howell, WTOP News.
With COVID-19 cases rising among youth in the district, D.C. has a new strategy to get more kids 12 to 17 vaccinated.
Children can get COVID-19.
D.C.'s Chief Health Officer, Dr. LaQuandra Nesbitt, says when it comes to how many eligible children have gotten at least one dose of a vaccine,
For Black youth, 12 to 15 is around 14%.
that number 51% for white children. To get shots into arms, the city will give out gift cards and AirPods to newly vaccinated kids at 3 vaccination sites being set up at Brooklyn, Sousa, and Johnson Middle School starting August the 7th. Also, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser says for all vaccinated kids beginning the week of August the 30th,
2 students each week will win a $25,000 scholarship.
Kids also have a chance to win iPads. Mike Murillo, WTOP News.
The recent rise in infections has contact tracers making a comeback. The new Delta variant infections are almost completely among the unvaccinated, but they've still led to D.C. imposing an indoor mask mandate again for anyone, whether vaccinated or not. The Washington Post reports health departments around the DMV had scaled down the number of contact tracers on the job in recent months, while others had been reassigned to different jobs, but now those assignments are changing again. A local police department and fire department now have pieces of the World Trade Center ahead of the 20th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks.
The words "Never Forget" are written on the front of a piece of steel beam unveiled in a ceremony outside of the Arlington courthouse.
It's important that we all pause to remember and reflect on all the lives that were tragically lost.
Arlington Police Chief Andy Penn said the gift from the Tunnel to Towers Foundation will be displayed prominently at the Arlington Police Station. DC Fire got a piece of beam, too, at a ceremony at the DC Armory. Penn said the donation has special significance to the department as they lost Officer Harvey Snook to cancer in 2016, related to his work on the recovery efforts at the Pentagon.
He was here when I started as a police officer, a wonderful officer, a wonderful human being.
Valerie Bonk, WTOP News.
Traffic and weather next. It's 3:07.
Team USA is ready for the Olympic Games, and so is Jacob.
Whoa! I've got my lucky shirt and Xfinity Flex.
Oh yeah, Jacob's family got Xfinity Internet with Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig, and a Flex 4K streaming box free, plus Peacock Premium included. So Jacob is ready for anything.
Go Team USA!
With the best of the Olympics and top streaming apps, it's all of Jacob's favorites in one place. Entertainment starts at free with Flex, included with Xfinity Internet.
Get started with Xfinity Internet for only $39.99 a month for 12 months and get a Flex 4K streaming box free. Or ask about a special offer when you upgrade to gig speed internet. Get $150 back. Offer ends August 2nd, so go online.
Sun, surf, and seduction collide as 4 Americans return to exotic islands, hoping their sexy romances can turn into forever. Love in Paradise, the Caribbean, a 90-day story, streaming now only on Discovery Plus. Start your free trial. Terms apply.